James had always been a family man. He had 2 kids and a wife that he loved deeply, and he wanted to make sure that they would be taken care of no matter what happened to him. That's why he decided to invest in life insurance as a way to generate generational wealth for his family. When James first started researching life insurance, he was overwhelmed by the sheer number of options available. He spent countless hours reading articles and speaking with insurance agents to try to figure out which type of policy would be best for his family. Ultimately, James decided to invest in a whole life insurance policy with a reputable insurance company. He chose a policy with a death benefit that was large enough to cover his family's expenses and leave them with some extra money to invest in their future. Over the years, James faithfully paid his premiums and watched as the cash value of his policy grew. He was amazed at how much money he was able to accumulate without having to invest in the stock market or other risky investments. As his kids grew up and started their own families, James began to think about how he could use his life insurance policy to benefit future generations. He decided to create a trust that would hold the policy and distribute the death benefit to his children, grandchildren, and even great-grandchildren. James worked with an estate planning attorney to set up the trust and ensure that his wishes would be carried out after his passing. He was thrilled to know that his life insurance policy would provide financial security for his family for generations to come. When James passed away, his family was devastated, but they were also grateful for the legacy he had left behind. Thanks to James' wise investments in life insurance, his family was able to pay for his funeral expenses, settle his debts, and still have plenty of money left over to invest in their own futures. Years later, James' grandchildren and great-grandchildren would come to know him not just as a loving grandfather, but as a wise investor who had secured their financial futures for generations to come. They would be grateful for the legacy he had left behind and the gift of generational wealth that he had provided.